sometimes the stereotype is worth celebrating.
I worked every angle in the book.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 dumb blonde characters in film and TV.
I know it's tuna, but it says chicken.
For this list, we've looked at those characters on the small and silver screen that have been created with dumb blonde credentials aplenty.
It's like a totally important designer.
And I will totally shoot you in the head.
Expect ditziness and dimness coupled with cuteness. There are no era, genre, or gender specifications to this particular search.
Look, is this gonna take long? Because I got me some digits to get on a few Chick-fil-A's.
Number 10, Jason Stackhouse, True Blood.
Jason Stackhouse, nice to meet you.
The blonde gene certainly runs in the Stackhouse family, but the blonde stereotype less so.
Me?
The dumbness is definitely not equally dealt, as Anna Paquin's Sookie reads minds, but we doubt whether Ryan Quanten's Jason could read a book.
Am I in trouble?
We're all in trouble, Jason.
The big brother to Paquin's fang-banging lead character. He scores well with the ladies, but he'd score very badly on an IQ test.
Oh, here, let me.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Thank you.
The blonde bombshell of Bon Temps. Jason's the perfect way to begin today's bemusement.
Okay.
Number 9, Hansel McDonald, Zoolander. We're not quite sure how Owen Wilson flits between the comically astute and the full-on stupid as effectively as he does, but we love him for it.
Holy shit, Hansel, haven't you been smoking peyote for 6 straight days? And couldn't some of this maybe be in your mind?
As Hansel and everyone's favorite catwalk caper Zoolander, he's the title character's rival on the runway. He's the blonde fluff to Ben Stiller's Blue Steel.
I guess you can dare a lick my balls, Capitan.
A movie that pokes fun at the superficial realms of the fashion industry in general. Hansel is an airhead extraordinaire.
They're in the computer?
Forget comfortably numb, this guy's fashionably dumb. Number 8, Brittany S. Pierce, Glee.
Why no Brittany?
Because my name is also Britney Spears.
As a cheerleader, our next entry spends a lot of her life with pom-poms in her hands, and she could well have them between her ears as well.
I rinse my mouth out with soda after I eat. I was pretty sure Dr. Pepper was a dentist.
Glee's Brittany is a valued member of New Directions, as well as the well-choreographed Cheerios. But she perhaps fits into today's pack of peroxide peeps best of all.
Why couldn't she have just wished for Lord Temington to quit smoking? That's it then, I have to leave the New Directions.
Played by Heather Morris, Brittany's lovable, yes. Glee wouldn't be the same without her, yes. But boy, oh boy, is she blonde.
But I don't understand what you're saying, so if you want to make it in this land, you really need to speak English.
Number 7, Kelly Bundy, Married with Children.
God did not create this package to work.
We head back into the 20th century for our next slice of simpleness, as a young Christina Applegate brings to life Kelly, the eldest, least intelligent child of Married with Children's Bundy Bunch.
Why don't you just give me the tickets? You're not getting out of here.
That's what they said about the 10th grade, but eventually, I will.
This is a girl who regularly reads Garfield, but can never pronounce the keyword lasagna. She can often be found watching cartoons, but mistaking them for nature documentary programs.
I mean, when am I ever going to need to know math?
Well, you may need it for your career, 3 Whoppers, large fries, and a Coke.
But the best thing about her? She shows signs of being a latent genius, even if that's hard to believe most of the time.
Boy, I hate this. This is the second time this week somebody has chained me to a fence and wandered off.
Number 6, Shelly Darlington, the House Bunny.
Oh, you scared me. My heart's pounding like a nail.
If anyone epitomizes the dumb blonde character in modern cinema, then it's Anna Faris.
This is a sorority, not a brothel.
A brothel? Oh, I'm not looking to make soup.
And of all of her characters, the undeniably dumbest / blondest has to be Shelly Darlington, also known as the House Bunny.
I like that word. Manhole.
The thing with the blonde bimbo stereotype is that in some circumstances, it's the best way to be.
Instead of the mahi-mahi, may I just get the 1 mahi? Because I'm not that hungry.
An environment in special need of one such woman is the college sorority, especially one filled with social outcasts. Faris may be an airhead, but she's a popular airhead.
My allergic reaction made me feel pretty. And so I ignored all the bad side effects because Suddenly people were talking to me and they were noticing me.
Number 5, Jenna Maroney, 30 Rock.
Thanks. At first I was mad that Jessica Simpson was ahead of me, but then I saw The Dukes of Hazzard. Funny!
With 4 Emmy and 7 Screen Actors Guild nominations, Jane Krakowski's Jenna Maroney is more than just a pretty face.
Obama, what is he, Hispanic? No, he's black. And he's running for president? Good luck.
This cognitively questionable character is laughably likable, despite her tendencies to be more than a little over the top.
It is amazing how grounded I've been able to stay despite my celebrity.
The sufferer of some sort of personality disorder, she's very vain, seriously self-centered, and carries an obsessive need for attention.
That's the Golden Globes, the second most important awards in Hollywood.
She ticks a lot of today's criteria boxes, and she ticks them in the most colorful, decorative, eye-catching ways possible.
I'm going to get my eyeballs whitened. I'll be back in a couple of hours. If I feel like it.
Number 4, Johnny Bravo.
Enough about you, let's talk about me, Johnny Bravo.
The first and final animated airhead to make today's countdown. Johnny Bravo's blonde pompadour is bigger than most, but his general knowledge is far smaller.
Ma'am, today's your lucky day because I just happen to be a superhero.
This Cartoon Network king has tried to trade his intellectuality for his sexuality.
Man, I love when my hiney gets all sunshiny.
But has come out of the equation lacking in both.
Want a gummy fruit? It's been in my pocket, so it's soft and warm.
Johnny thinks he's a ladies' man, but he invariably isn't. No amount of Elvis Presley impersonation, supposedly smooth lines, or skin-tight t-shirts can disguise the fact that this guy is dumb.
Oh yeah, and you must be my first groupie. Feel free to look and touch.
Number 3, Cher Horowitz, Clueless.
That's F.
With Alicia Silverstone's iconic 90s character, it truly is a case of Clueless is as Clueless does.
It all boiled down to one inevitable conclusion. I was just totally clueless.
Cher Horowitz means well, but while she may be good-natured at heart, she's dim-witted in thought.
You think that's all I do? I'm just a ditz with a credit card?
She's a well of one-liners, an encyclopedia of advice that may or may not be correct. Obsessed with boys and fashion, she's a VIP in the classroom with an IQ in the single figures.
Do you prefer fashion victim or ensemble challenge?
Though she did craftily convert a C+ average to an A-, which is a skill in itself.
I felt impotent and out of control, which I really hate.
Number 2, Karen Smith, Mean Girls.
So if you're from Africa, why are you white?
A member of the Plastics, but the least mean of them all, Karen Smith is about as impressionable as it's possible to be.
Why are you dressed so scary?
It's Halloween.
She will follow anybody's example, be it good, bad, crazy, or just plain stupid.
What do you mean? It's like I have ESPN or something. My breasts can always tell when it's gonna rain.
Played by Amanda Seyfried, she has a reputation for promiscuity, and it's common knowledge that she made out with her first cousin, based on the logic that first cousin is a more distant relation than cousin.
He's your cousin. Yeah, but he's my first cousin. Right. So you have your cousins, and then you have your first cousins, and then you have your second cousins.
No, honey.
The lights are on with this one, but absolutely nobody is home.
Hi, this is Karen Smith. It's 68 degrees, and there's a 30% chance that it's already raining.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
He's a bad boy, he's had some rough breaks, but he isn't bad in his soul.
Say, Jillian, I love what you've done with the place. What is it, 1 bedroom, 1 bath?
No, it's a whole apartment.
Give me the partition and let's book.
I thought you had it.
I thought you had it, asswipe.
Number 1, Chrissy Snow, Three's Company.
I'm Chrissy.
Hi.
And this is Janet.
She's blonder, she's dumber, she's just plain better than any other character out there.
Know something? You have a one-track mind.
Played by Suzanne Summers, she laughs at her own jokes, she cries way too often, and she comes out with some of the greatest lines in all of TV.
You really loused up that toast.
It's not my fault. Eleanor didn't leave the recipe.
There are few girly girls as exaggerated as her, and there are none more deserving of today's top spot.
Do you mind if I eat in my boots?
I'd rather you ate off the table.
Chrissy Snow was in many ways the original, the bimbo at the beginning. the start of the stereotype, and that's why she takes top prize.
Can you boil an egg?
Well, I don't know. Eleanor always did the cooking.
Do you agree with our list?
Well, I just think that we ought to get to know each other better.
Which blonde passed us by?
I guess you wouldn't know.
For more delightfully dumb top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
No thanks, kid. I got better things to think about, like me.